Greetings, students, and welcome to this channel. Um, if you are viewing us for the first time, I advise that you help us click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications by clicking on that bell icon so that when we post the next video, you will be alerted. Now, we are about starting the series of quadratics in further maths. Quadratics is the first topic in the first term of SS2 uh, classes according to Nigeria's curriculum. So that's the first topic. So for you, an SS2 student, this is your topic, the first topic you are treating in the first term. So the video, the topic we have videos, the series we have videos. At the end of the day, we look at how many videos that would have settled this. So, but this is video 1, and that's the introduction. Now, let us start. You know quite well that you've done quadratics, or you must have heard about quadratics. The general form of a quadratic expression is ax squared plus bx plus c. This is general expression of a quadratic, the general form of a quadratic expression. Okay, if you put equal to 0 on it, it becomes a quadratic equation. All right, so if you remove the 0, it becomes an expression. You put the 0, it becomes an equation. Now, one thing I want us to pick from here is that a is the coefficient of x squared. Okay, b is the coefficient of x, and c is what? The constant. By the word constant, we mean the number that doesn't have x on it. Are we together? So a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of x, and c is what? Constant. Now, I'm trying to do an introduction to the topic. Now, look at this. Let's assume we have 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. If you look at this, you see that our a, the coefficient of x squared is 2. That means that our a is 2. So jot that down. Our b is the coefficient of x, which is 5. Our c is the constant. And here the constant will now be, this c now will be minus 3. Are you following? So take note of this. So the first lesson is to be able to identify your a, your b, and your what? C. Look at another one. Let's say 3x squared minus 5x plus 4 equal to 0. What will be our a? Our a is going to become the coefficient of x squared, which is what? 3. Okay? Our b will be the coefficient of x, which is minus 5 and not 5. We have to respect minus sign. Then our c will be 4 because plus is silent. So our c is 4. So the first lesson now is all about you as a student being able to identify your a, your b, and your c in a quadratic equation. Is it clear? Now we are going to make, I want us to copy some formulas that we'll use for this exercise. Then we'll see if that we'll make a copy of all formulas we're going to use on this first video. Then in the next video, we now do general examples. Okay, so let's go like this. So make a copy of these formulas. Now, if the roots of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 are alpha and beta. Okay, if the roots of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are what? Alpha and beta. Then now we make a compilation of all our formulas. A, we have sum of roots. Sum of roots is equal to alpha plus beta. Sum of roots is the same thing as alpha plus beta. Okay, so the formula is minus b over a. Make a copy of the formulas. Product of roots, okay, is equal to, product of roots is alpha beta, is equal to c over a. Take note of that. Then we'll begin to write down some formulas. Alpha squared. Let me use the black marker. Alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to alpha plus beta all squared minus 2 alpha beta. Just make a copy of, be making copy of the formulas. Number 4, alpha cubed plus beta cubed is equal to alpha plus beta all cubed minus 3 alpha beta into brackets alpha plus beta. So copy that one down. Then we have the next formula, alpha minus beta is square root of alpha plus beta all squared minus 4 alpha beta. This is beta, take note of that. Then we have formula F, alpha squared minus beta squared is equal to alpha plus beta. I hope this is visible. Then square root of alpha plus beta all squared minus 4 alpha beta. Make a copy of the formulas. Then we look at it again. We continue. The next formula we write is alpha squared beta squared. So take note of this. Alpha squared, or let me do it like this. Alpha squared times beta squared. The formula is alpha beta all squared. So make a copy of that formula. Then H, alpha cubed times beta cubed. Copy that formula. The formula is alpha beta all cubed. Then let us add some other formulas, one or two more. Now, if you are let us derive the next one. Let's say I 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta. If you want to do that, you take the LCM of alpha and beta. That gives us alpha beta. So if alpha cancels alpha, you have beta. Beta times 1 is beta. So you write it will be beta plus, if beta goes in, it cancels beta, you have alpha. Alpha times 1 is alpha, all over alpha beta. So we can now say that 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta will be what? You can switch these two now. Alpha comes before beta over alpha beta. So make a copy of these formulas and keep them. Then check for the next video. In the next video, we'll be discussing further on. We'll now apply these formulas and derive some other formulas. Okay. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button so that when we post part 2 of this video, you will be notified. Okay. So thank you for coming around.